What are we doing, Christopher?
Going to get coffee.
You just finished your edit at like, I don't know, 5 o'clock last night, posted. We went to bed. And now we are packed and ready to go. Hard to see, but we got the bikes inside because we are hoping to catch a ferry, first come, first serve, because there were no reservations left. So we wanted to just eliminate the issue with the bikes and the length and, you know, having things hang off. So figured we'll put them inside this time, right? Right. Are you excited about coffee?
I am very excited.
He needs his coffee this morning. Anyway, we're getting some potable water from the mobile station outside Squim. I believe you pronounce it Squim. And the cashier is selling us some Indian food. It's a curry place. I think he has the kitchen behind the counter. So it smelled delicious when I walked in, and I asked him about it, and he's like, yeah. We are parked in the port. We are not going to get on the 12:45 ferry, but we are first in line for first come, first served for the 5 something.
We could fit just one more Sprinter van.
What do you see from up there? No way. What number 4 this week?
Ferry.
Oh.
And as soon as I got on board, I got a salad.
Look at you eating a salad.
I'm not feeling well.
Oh.
So this is Anacortes to Vancouver Island.
Victoria, probably, right?
No.
No?
Sydney. We are going to put on our adaptive cruise control.
That seems smart.
I don't even need to look at the vehicle in front of me. No, we're going to Vancouver Island, and we're boarding the ferry right now.
Thank you.
There, yeah.
Sea breeze is nice even up here. Thank you. Great. Oh, look at that little taxi. That's so cute.
See the total pull?
Yeah. Oh no, that's a terrible shot.
Hold that thought, and welcome to Venture Forward. As you can see from our video footage so far, this is more of a home-style episode, with cell phone clips, candid moments, and a lot of shooting from the hip. Since Shannon doesn't often have the opportunity to go on adventures with me, I'm prioritizing our experiences together over the video production. That doesn't mean we recorded any less, it just means I spent less time scripting and setting up shots and more time enjoying experiences with her. So as you can see, we got on a ferry in Port Angeles, Washington, and traveled up to the city of Victoria, British Columbia, which is on the southern end of Vancouver Island. While we did walk around a little bit and found that Victoria was an absolutely beautiful city, we had our sights set on the northern part of the island. So let's fast forward a little bit to Port McNeill, which is a small town on the northern end of the island where we enjoyed delicious pizza and beer at Devil's Bath Brewing Company.
This is cool.
What's this one called?
Something about like a
Dracula?
Dracula's breath.
Is it on there?
Yeah, let's see. Dracula's Lament.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, because there's garlic, a ton of garlic.
I need to try it.
Yeah,
And
you
this
do.
is my margarita.
Yeah, that actually looks really freaking delicious. Look at the crust on that. That's perfect. We're finally on dirt.
I'm gonna...
Air it now.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
We'll cover a lot more ground that way.
Yeah. This is what it's like. Driving the logging roads up in Vancouver Island. I like that one.
That's a later model too.
How you doing?
We're in a good spot.
Yeah.
Just leveling a little bit.
Nice.
Because might as well get comfortable.
Yeah. Lovely.
See the rock.
Try again. There you go. Nicely done. Just checking if is it level? Level enough, he said. Nice job. Oh, mosquitoes are out. I don't know that we'll be hanging out here a whole lot. Maybe cooking. We're not here for more than a night, right?
Maybe two if we spend a night on the coast.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're parked here.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting place. Who makes the best coffee? No, Christopher.
I understand the press part of the name, but why the arrow part of the name?
Because it's aerating.
Oh, good point. The little telltale hiss, that
Yeah.
means your caffeine is ready.
Yep.
Okay, well, there you go.
Thank you. I'm excited for my coffee.
I'm
Good job.
cranky in the morning.
Until he gets his coffee. Bags are packed. We are each finishing our coffee because we don't want to take heavy mugs with us. So, ready to go. Chris has his filming gear ready. Yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's a beautiful campsite here. And we are looking forward to seeing the coast.
It's going to be beautiful, I think.
I think so too. Should be a fairly easy hike down, a couple of kilometers.
Yeah. This is a rough first part.
Yeah. Which we actually
Scouted.
we did scout last night. We're excited for that. The main trail, we're going to call the first part of the trail Doug's Trail because it's the connector from Doug's campsite, which is where we are, to the main trail. So Doug's Trail looks like a lot of fun. We're excited for that. All right, ready?
Ready?
Let's go.
That's sketchy.
Sort of. With heavy camera equipment.
Trying to.
Goopy. Different with the backpack on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Main trail. Bit of a highway.
So this is Cape Scott Provincial Park, and we're going down to San Josef Bay, I think.
I think so.
I know this trail looks desolate, and that's because I'm waiting until we pass people to start recording, but don't let that fool you, because in the parking lot back there, probably 24 parked cars, people going down to the beach for picnicking and camping. So this is a fairly popular area.
So we were just on a connector trail from where we are car camping. We're calling it Doug's Trail. He told us about it. But that was that narrow little wild rainforesty trail that you saw us come up just a few minutes ago.
And that connected from our campground, which is a feet campground, primitive feet campground, that it was Doug's property, and I think he just started hosting people for $10 a night.
Yep. Beavers could never.
The trees here close to the coast in this temperate rainforest are so massive and gnarled. They're so groovy and primordial.
First glimpse of a bay.
Yeah, we have water emerging on our left. Oh wow, this is neat.
Yeah.
Boardwalk.
Tide tables. This is going to be important for us because apparently to the next, not the first campsite, but the second campsite, you can only reach it at low tide.
Yeah.
That's what Doug told us at
And
least.
road wave. Road, don't mess around with
Oh.
busy beach. So,
Relatively, yeah.
secluded backcountry destination. This is not, although it's still remote. Totally remote.
Yeah.
It's just popular.
Couple-mile walk in.
Yeah. Easy peasy.
In fact, they have wheelbarrows to bring your stuff down if you have a lot of stuff that's not necessarily backpacking gear.
We can hear the waves.
Can you?
Yeah, the tide's even really far out, and it's very audible.
Yeah. We have a gorgeous campsite. We are tucked up just past tree line, past the sand.
Yeah. So today was not without its challenges. Shannon brought a water bladder for herself to drink out of, and I brought my water bottle. And we had already consumed most of that by the time we got to camp. Now, I also brought my Life Straw filtration system, which consists of a blue bag that I fill with water, and then the water drips through a filter and we can replenish our supply. When we got here, we were like, okay, now we need to find more water. So it doesn't do salt water. I mean, it filters the salt water, but when all is said and done, it's still salt water. So we hiked back on the trail to find a stream or still water, something that wasn't salt water. And we probably went, not too far, but far enough.
About halfway up, I'd say.
Yeah, and we couldn't find anything but the river that flows into the ocean. I tasted it, we tried filtering it, and it was still totally salty. You're probably thinking, amateur, but I don't know. I've never used my Life Straw water filter thing in a seaside setting.
Yeah. So we came back to camp. We tried to figure out what to do. We debated whether we were going to use that salty water for our boil-in bag.
And I was like, no.
Meals.
I was like, no. I had a rough night last night.
We didn't want to risk any more GI distress, especially for Chris at this point.
Yeah. We were about to give up. We thought, we used up all our fresh water already, and we don't have a way to replenish it. But we saw on the sign there was a freshwater, we didn't know where it came from, but there was a little icon of a glass with water in it pointing that way. So that was like, oh, it must be drinking water. Now the hitch is, it's located on Second Beach. And Second Beach is over to the west, but it's only accessible during low tide. We waited 2 hours. And sure enough, there was a stream flowing down the mountain, and it was just a trickle, but it was fresh water, and that set us up. We were able to make dinner, we refilled our water bottles, and we were good to go. So we got it done. Yep. We got water and enjoyed a lovely evening on the beach. Did you sleep good last night?
No.
No?
Did you?
I slept for spurts. I tossed and turned a little bit. It's tempting when you're used to not.
Yeah. It's my first time in a tent in at least a year. I don't know. I just haven't been out much. So this is really nice, even without good sleep.
We're just taking a minute to enjoy our coffee, then we're gonna break camp and head back to the van. And once we're at the van, we'll figure out our next moves. But this has been a worthy adventure.
Very much so.
We're gonna call that a wrap for now, but I'll have a new video next week featuring another adventure. If you're interested in retracing our steps, our detailed GPS data is available to Patreon subscribers and also to paid members of Venture4WD.com. Thanks for sharing this adventure with Shannon and I. We hope you enjoyed watching, and we'll see you next week.